I am such a dork. I am such a dork. I feel like we should come out like with some kind of dance or something, after that. That
Oh, I
would be
know.
good.
Come out
Well,
dancing.
ta-da! And now we're just gonna talk about silly things. But okay.
Yep. But hello. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday evening. My name is Princess Mocha. If you're watching us for the first time, thanks for joining. Hope you stick around. If not, we will be leaving this back on live on Facebook, so you can always go back and rewatch at any time. And I'm joined with
Kim Williams. Hello, nice to meet y'all.
Oh my
Nice
God,
to
like that.
see y'all. We
Here
just
we
got out of our WebEx meeting of the month. It was fun. Mocha said it's so to the point. We really enjoy doing those because it's in real time. And I don't know if you guys notice or if it bothers you like it does us, is that we can't talk to you on here like that. We're just talking. Usually it's just me and Mocha, and you guys like make a comment or so, and that's all. In the WebEx, everybody got to talk, and it was really great because we got time. And Mandy walked around her whole front yard. We got to
we got
see
to
the new
actually
house.
see when you were talking about certain things. We could actually see it. We could see you. We could actually, even just to hear you guys talk, is just a big improvement just from the lives for us. And so we genuinely appreciated that very much. And each WebEx we get a little bit better at. So I hope if you join tonight that you rejoin next month. I also hope that you could bring a friend, or if you're watching this and you would like to join, make sure you join our email list. To send us an email and we can add you. That way you can get a link, because we need to send out invitations before you can come.
Yeah, because it's a private meeting. So you just send me your email and say, I want an invite. Then we add you. It sends it to you. And then say you're busy that day. Then you don't have to come in. Or if you want to.
And I notice how when it gets cold outside, y'all definitely stop coming out. So I know this WebEx might be easier for y'all to stay bundled up on your couch and still come out and connect with other people, because it is very hard not to do so. Whether you are an introvert or an extrovert, I believe that you know what I'm talking about when I say that it's hard to be either, I wouldn't really say alone, but have no contact for so long that you start to need it. And that's a very, very true thing, because we are social creatures.
Even if people make you crazy.
Okay, so yes, it was good just to talk about what happened last week. That was all we talked about, how our week was. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it easy? Was it hard? Was it an obstacle? Was it challenging for you? And we just vented to each other about it, and it was actually very nice.
And it was, because everybody's doing so good. So I hope everybody out there is doing just as good. And like what we talked about in the meeting, and was the point was made that even though things are going on with everybody, and they are, some people are going through some really tough times right now, they're still doing well. And I'm so impressed. Like, if they were sitting there in a pile of self-pity doing nothing but crying, I wouldn't be mad. I would help them to get out of that place, but I wouldn't be mad. But that's not where they are. They're like rocking it. I'm like, you guys know that you're my heroes, right? Okay, you're really doing well. There's our email.
Yep, this is our email address. So screenshot it, write it down, whatever works. This is how your main contact is going to be with us, and it's going to be the easiest. Because this goes to me and Kim, and our board members have their emails. Solomon, I know you're not in that trash in there. Go lay down.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And Bob's right here again in front of me, because I'm not allowed to do this by myself. Sarah's gone, but Bob's right here.
But yes, jot that email down. Shoot us one so we can send your invitation for the next one, which will be the second Tuesday of December.
I actually have a folder for it. So when you write to me, if you did it now or you waited closer to next month, either way, I'll add it to this, and then we just add you to the list, and then we invite you in, and it's great. And it's great. But we're also talking about some live meetings. But remember, hiking, and that's a live meeting. But we need to introduce ourselves and who we are and what we do before we go into all that.
Yes. So if you're watching this for the first time, we do lives every second Tuesday to take place of the physical meetings that we used to have before COVID. Yes, we did do lives before COVID hit. That was just us trying to branch out to those who wanted to come to our meetings but were unable to. And then COVID happened, and that was our main source of communication with you all as a whole. So we were mainly a support system, and we still are. And as you watch these, we might talk about topics that are just from an LGBT perspective, or it could just be from a character development standpoint. You really never know what happens when you come into them.
Right. You never do know. You have to keep your mind wide open because it could just go awry, which because we're the rainbow, we accept all that and it will go awry. Okay. I can count on it.
Now you'll hear tonight that us talk about future operations. We're about to talk some about a few events that are coming up, like our next lives on our Friday support lives, and we have a hiking event like Kim said. And we have some operations coming up that we're going to need you all to help share the word, spread the word out. But first, we would like to talk about our business sponsors. Our first one's going to be Out of Bounds. That's the largest LGBT supplier in South Carolina. And remember when we really first started telling you about this, it was when COVID really happened and the prides were canceled, and we see these people at just about every pride around here, every state, and just different cities all over.
No kidding. And we're talking like Kentucky, Tennessee, you name it, Georgia, wherever. We're like, hi guys. Oh, hi guys. Oh, it's you. Hi. Happy Pride. Over the years, we've seen them at quite a few. But just to let you know, before she goes on to the other sponsors, you can find the sponsors on our business partners page and on our website at www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.org, or for the next year at least .com as well. We're getting rid of the .com, so just keep your mind focused on the .org. If you get to the .org, that's where we're going to be, and that's where you can find us. Hi, Danny. Yep. I hope you're doing well.
So our next one is going to be Carolina Partners. That is when we talk about insurance, that's what we do. Hi, Danny. If you have any questions, if you're interested in insurance, because in my job, I've learned that they don't really talk about credit. In school, you weren't really taught about credit. And when you get out, you don't really know until you start messing it up. And then it's too late. Well, not really too late, but then you have such a late start to get that back. Right. But just like insurance, they don't really tell you about insurance and how insurance works. So there's a lot of stuff that you don't know that you need to know.
That's
and Carolina Partners can help you. Exactly. They've been a longtime friend and support of the Rainbow. They're here to help you, not hurt you.
Right, and they can oh, sorry, Danny.
Ouch. No, I do think their link is pending on our website, so just stay tuned. So send us an email and we can connect you.
And it's got a phone number on there.
Oh, does it now? Okay.
It does.
Okay, perfect. So
and then
use that phone number, and then you can start that communication. Mm-hmm. Our third one, Amaryllis Counseling. They are founded by LGBT for the LGBT, although it's not just strictly LGBT, but
right. They'll take care of the straight people too.
Yeah, we always love our straight allies, but
exactly. We'll let you get help too.
Yeah. Now, I also want to know they are doing the 864 Pride. They have a smaller, I guess, a group organization, 864 Pride, who are also in partnership with this Queer Wellness Center.
Exactly. We went this weekend.
I do want to talk about that for a little bit, because if you're watching this and you're in the Greenville, Spartanburg, upstate area, you're around the Queer Wellness Center, right here in right there in Greenville. I'm not in Greenville, so I can't say. Yeah. But Kim and I did go and visit. They had their ribbon cutting ceremony and the kind of like an open house type thing. We went, and the facility was great. Huge. I loved it. It was huge. It was very pretty to look at, but I appreciated it so much more because the community, especially right now, needs it.
Right.
And I would like each of you to reach out and look at some of the things that they'll be providing for the community, because I'm sure you could find at least one thing on that list that you could use.
Okay, I have it right here.
Yep.
Counseling by affirming therapists, medical care, including hormone therapy, HIV testing, access to basic needs like food and clothing, legal name and gender change assistance, connection to affirming community. They got lounge space if you wanted to go hang out, computer lab for job searches. Very neat. They're very neat. They're very neat. Very neat. And we left our business cards and stuff there as well. So then when people go there, they can find the rainbow as well. I love this. Together we can change the world. This is beautiful. We want the LGBT to thrive and survive. And this is wonderful.
Oh, sorry. If you're on my personal page, I just now clicked on. Hi, Mom. Hi, Laura.
Oh, bummer.
Hi, Hannah.
Sorry, you guys. Oh, that was my job, wasn't it? I suck. Okay, I suck terribly. Yes, it was absolutely beautiful. It was beautiful. Oh, look, there's Laura. We got caught talking about you. Yes, we do love Amaryllis. We really, really do. And we've heard so much good come from people who have gone there. They've come back and said, Kim, I really care about, that. And like some of them, when you talk to your shrink, they don't always say nice things. Okay. They don't always say nice things, and they might be on your ass about something. Well, I have some people that go there and they've had their little butts chewed and they went back anyway. They'd call me and say, I am so pissed. I can't believe she said that. And I don't think that's right. And then 3 days later, it's like, well, I guess. I'm like, yeah, they're pretty good at what they do, right? So, yeah.
Hi, Jeremy.
Yeah, and hey, Danny, how much can you have done to your body in 1 year, babe? 1 year?
If any of you watch this, did y'all go to Columbia Pride? How did y'all like it? Actually being around that many people, and I know it was, I've been vaccinated, but I do know it was a risk for some, but that music, the vibe, the energies were what we definitely had missed out on. And
Yes, it was me. It was, I found though, in my neurotic state of being, that all of that though made me so tired. Like all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, I need to lay down. I'm not used to, right. I'm not used to talking to this many people at one time. I'm not used to going this far at one time.
Having to stay in has definitely weakened all of us for sure.
Way. Oh, and by the way, hiking on Sunday. Mocha will not be there.
I know. I will be on a trip.
Me and Mocha's dogs will be there though. But remember, I can only hobble along. And I'm not sure. But I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. By the way, the injury was in June. I'm now going to the doctor tomorrow.
Yep, but definitely come, and there'll be details about hiking, so make sure you stay on our page and keep looking. We're also going to post that picture for the Queer Wellness Center that Kim just showed. We're going to try to take a picture, and we'll post that in the comments because I really want y'all to look at the resources. Because we need something like that, and they're even talking about expanding it to something bigger. That way Spartanburg has some attention too. That would be great because we all know how much not only Greenville and the surrounding areas need it, but Spartanburg and the surrounding areas up here. So it's good to see that these things are happening. I wish it was happening more.
And this picture doesn't really give it justice, though. This little picture, it makes it look like that's just a little building.
Oh, I know. To me, it kind of looks like a tiny house in the back.
6,000 square feet. Okay, right. It's a big chunk of building. It is nice. It is nice. They did real good. And apparently volunteers went in and decorated and stuff like that. It was absolutely lovely. It was lovely. It's lovely. And it can be utilized well. They definitely, their emergency pantry stuff downstairs, somebody anal did that. I like that. Did you see how it was all? There's a thought going on.
And notice that she said emergency pantry. Remember, we used to have one, but now there's another resource that you could go if you are in need for emergency clothes and stuff of that nature. So definitely, we'll post contact information as well, because it's definitely something to keep in the back of your pocket. Not like literally just, to keep on hand if you ever are thinking about just talking to someone, because they're going to have several therapists. They're going to have so many people that are qualified beyond measures to help us.
Mama really represented. It was funny because I hate political situations where you have to be, a certain way. So I'm sitting there and I had questions too, because the rainbow, we deal with a certain part of the LGBT. And Mama said, so do they have to have insurance? And she wasn't nice about it. And she was like putting her on the spot going, okay,
it was not that bad.
You were. No. It sounded so, I'm like, oh, Mama. But I understood what she was saying. Like, this is beautiful and this is amazing. However, do you take care of those that are having trouble? And her body language changed. She's like, no, we got it. We've even got some pro bono therapists. We've even got the stuff going on. No, we are here for the community. So I want you guys to know that we, the Rainbow, are backing them hardcore because of their support of the LGBT. I'm very pleased, very pleased. We enjoyed visiting them. And I just want you to know 6,000 square feet of gayness.
Yeah.
Of trans / gayness / just rainbow all over it, just everywhere. It was just beautiful. Right. Always. And that's a good place to donate if you need to. Now, remember, we have Operation Elf coming up at the end of January. Let's not forget that. We need donations given to the rainbow. Let's not forget that.
Jeremy, I'm hoping everyone embraces that, like we said earlier, how the community coming together. I'm hoping, us having the lack of that as the years go by dealing with COVID. I hope that helps in the giving spirit. Giving, whether that's money, whether that's time, whether that's sharing posts on Facebook, whatever it is, thinking about the greater picture and leaving the present day better than the day before. And then working towards a better one.
That's what I'm
and these are just little things that we can do to do that.
And remember, too, one of the biggest reasons we do the operations, and operations are based from the community, only the community. Like, if we had money, we wouldn't put it into this. This is for the community to do because it feels good to do it. Make sure that you're asking people if they'd like to help sponsor children for Christmas. Most people would like to, but let me tell you, you can encourage them to do so because it'll make you feel awesome. Much love to you, Miss Tessa from Ohio. I love how the rainbow's spreading because the board members move. So now the rainbow's in Ohio. They've got brochures from us and business cards already in Ohio. Yo, we're the rainbow.
Now, where's hiking at?
Hiking Paris Mountain again, 11 o'clock. We're going to say shelter 3 because that seems to be our shelter. We're also thinking that that's going to be the shelter for Thanksmas. It's okay, Tessa. We deal with queens and stuff. We're always late. It's all right. We're the rainbow.
Yes. Now, last time we did go hiking and another group had set up in shelter 3, which...
No, they set up at the one up the hill.
Well, but what I'm saying is if that is the case, we will have to... I think we can send out signal. We have a better signal at that location. Because Table Rock was a little bit higher up. But we'll send out changes as...
I did it wrong on the flyer. I'm going to have to go change it.
What did you put on the flyer?
Well, I haven't posted that. The first hiking flyer gets posted tomorrow at 6 p.m. There's a schedule.
Oh, okay. But we're hoping we can use it because they have a fireplace, and that'll be the perfect place to do Thanksmas because of the space and the ability to have a fireplace.
There's lots of tables.
The surrounding area is so pretty.
And you know what Lee said? Lee said he's going to bring his spare microwave and plug it in.
You say microwave?
Yeah.
Lee, what?
I don't know.
Look with a microwave out
to reheat something in the wood. I don't know. But he said he had one. So if we need a microwave, but I think hi Dre.
Hey Dre,
it'll be fun, and then we can stay there, and then we can make a big fire. We'll have to buy wood, and then we have to get somebody so that you can warm up your plate. Mocha Tessa said. That's why you need the microwave.
Oh, well, I mean, I know several ways to use a microwave. I just never pictured myself out at Shelter 3 using a microwave. But it's cool now that we have that in our mindset.
No, now we will have a fireplace though. But you know what? I wonder how much those things cost where they have the cans of fire under them. You know, they have them at weddings and at poshy things where they bring food and they cater the food.
Oh, yeah. No, wait. I know what you're talking about.
And the play with that. If we had that would keep stuff warm.
Wow.
But then I don't know. Like,
can't put styrofoam plates in the fireplace.
One time I ran a gas station and I needed to get the gas out of the thing. There was a little thing and I needed to get the gas out of it. So I took a plastic cup and I put it in there and then it like fell apart. Right. And I had no clue. And so I'm talking to my son and I said, man, and this thing he said, Mom, do you know what napalm is? Gasoline and styrofoam.
Oh, lovely.
So Mom, don't do that again.
Never thought to take a microwave to the woods, but hey, first time for everything. Right. Well, there's that.
and
like you said, you can't have cold mac and cheese. So,
Tessa, me either. But we're open to these things. And what did I say last month? I said, just come outside of your box. You don't have to do what they do, but if you miss out on it, you're going to miss out on a good time. So just go. And whatever. And no, I've never had a microwave, but wouldn't that be convenient though? I mean, and remember,
it is.
At that shelter though, we are kind of poodles. At that shelter, man, we've got lights, the bathroom, we've got electricity. We're spoiled. But it's beautiful. But yeah, we're gonna have Thanksmas there. But that's where we're gonna go hiking too. We're gonna go hiking when we get there this time. But Mocha won't be there. So y'all need to come to hike with me because I can't barely walk. And Tessa's not here. And Tippy's going to want to walk now. Tippy needs to understand that I can't be walking like that. No. What are you doing, Mocha? Okay, we talked about
I'm not missing any comments on my
Okay, cool. You do that. We talked about the website. We have 2 Facebook groups and 1 Facebook page. Please comment on there if you want to. Talk to people, check people out, post funny stuff, post serious stuff, post whatever.
We need to still go over, let me find the picture.
I love that. That makes me
We hope that you're still working on these 32 self-improvement tips. If you have been, please comment which number you've been spending most of your time on, or maybe something you could share that could help others perform that action better. Each one talks about different things, so it's kind of hard to talk about them all as a general action, but there's traits on personal development, time management, self-love, self-care, self-confidence, self-esteem, goal setting, different things that all make up to reaching your full potential. Now, let's see.
I love you.
Oh, I missed some comments.
Oh my God, you should see this cat. I gotta show you. Can you see the cat? Look, Mocha.
Oh, look how big he's getting.
Look, he's like, but I want you to hold my hand. Look, we have to hold hands. We hold hands. So I'm holding my cat's hands, y'all. See, look, his paw. We're holding hands together. So just
he's big like Loki.
He is big, and he was dying when I got him. Like, he was dying when I got him. Now he's not dying anymore. Now he's a big ass cat who likes to hold hands. Isn't that wild? Like, why would they be in the woods? I mean, I guess somebody was trying to live there. I don't know, but where are you going to plug it in at?
One time, a mini fridge in the woods. That would be interesting. Now, was it just like off the side of the road in the woods, or was it like deep in the woods?
I don't know. There's this thing on TV that says there's stairs in the woods.
Late response, Tessa. Wait a minute.
Tessa said, I don't see it on here, but I've been working on saying no and being okay with people getting upset with me saying no.
Rushing us.
Absolutely, Tessa. Tessa, no kidding. No kidding. And it's very hard to tell people no.
I try to get to every comment in a timely manner. Some I might arrive a little late.
I love it when Tessa is on it. She gets me to do stuff. She'll say, Kim. I'm like, where was I? Forgot about those.
Dre, which topic? Because
Wait a minute. I saw one. Those are expensive. $12 a burner. Oh, propane. Oh, shit. I'm going to blow up the woods.
Oh, yeah, no. We're not doing anything like that. Kim and I, at least, will not bring any propane, any grills.
No, like we bring charcoal, and then y'all got to do that part because we'll set the shit on fire.
Because we'll set it on fire, yeah.
Right, the woods will go down. So, no. Bob, Sarah, no. Sarah wants my no drama llama. Did you see my little llama?
Oh, Dre says that 32 tips. Yes, don't forget about these, Dre.
I love these, Dre, and they're easy. They're the baby steps that Mama talks about. But if you do them, it's awesome.
I found them in a woods at an old campsite. They had no electricity there. That's weird. That is weird. Maybe somebody thought they could do it like with a personal charger.
Think about how much it took to carry it into the woods.
Right.
Why did you see? Then I'd have to know. See, there I'd be in the. Where's Kim going? Because she got to find out what the hell.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, somebody explain this to me. I got to understand this. What? Why would you do that? And why would you work so hard to do that? But maybe they had a generator. Yeah, the burners they use at weddings. I didn't know they were that expensive though. Because we'd have to have. Now, normally, Thanksmas gets really ridiculous. We would need like 6 of those. Like, no kidding, to keep things warm or more. Potatoes, mac and cheese, potatoes, meats, vegetables. I mean, it gets stupid.
What are some of the foods y'all like to eat during the holidays? And it could be really anything. Just what would y'all like to have seen at like Thanksmas, or what could you possibly bring with y'all to bring? What are some food ideas?
And remember though, the Thanksmas is for you. So if nobody brings anything, that's totally cool. We supply everything. But here in the South, everybody gets all weird about how they have to bring something. So now we leave it open to where you can bring something if you want to. But if you have a thing, because like Zachary,
whether it be gluten-free, vegetarian, nut allergies,
you have to make it like Zachary. Zachary will be so mad if
you have to have things made a certain way.
Right. Right. And he thinks that nobody can make it as good as him, and so that's his thing. Is that so?
But I kind of like how that worked out last few times, because you were able. Sometimes I was introduced to foods that I would have never had at my family's holiday dinner. So
now there was
something new every time.
Drink a couple years ago that Tabitha brought. What was that drink she brought? It was something Spanish or something.
Oh, I remember, but it was so good.
It was so good, but it was a tradition there, so we didn't know about it, but it was a thing, and it was really good.
Was it rum chata?
something. It was fucking good. It was
No,
good.
I don't think so.
I don't know what it was. We could ask Ryan. Ryan would know. Ryan might know. Ham, mac and cheese, beans, grass. That's the redneck food.
They forgot to take them back home after they used them.
Maybe. Or we're too drunk. Brought them out there, didn't know what the hell to do with them.
Ham, mac and cheese, green bean casseroles, rolls, corn.
Welcome to the South. And those of you in another country or another state, that sentence, which is not a sentence, but that sentence is a Southern meal, believe it or not.
That does sound so good, all of that.
I know, right? Look, that's everything that we eat. Don't forget bread.
She had rolls.
Okay,
Look,
good.
Rolls.
Very good. Gotta have rolls. Gotta have the rolls. And mashed potatoes, boy. Pounds of them. Nobody eats potatoes like that. Yes, we do great on Thanksmas. And of course, we bring the ham, a big ass ham.
Mm-hmm.
But then people liked the food better.
Now, if you're watching this for the first time, you're probably like, well, what in the world is Thanksmas?
Right. There you go.
So, in the LGBT community, there are certain things like holiday events where certain members of the community can't go back, or can't attend their family's holiday, their biological family. Sometimes they're not welcome. Sometimes they can't go as their authentic selves. Sometimes it's always an issue, it seems. So we created a kind of combination of Thanksgiving and Christmas as two very popular holidays that our members would feel more safe coming to our event than their actual place. And so we do that so you can share the holiday experience with those who love and care about you. We might not be biological, but you can kind of choose your own family in the LGBT community, especially. And this is one of those events that was created to do just that.
And, this is one of those times of the year that the Rainbow really tries to preach it real hard, that we want people with differing opinions to come to Thanksmas. Together we can change the world, even if we don't agree on things. One year, I lived in a really big house with Zachary, and we had everybody come. There were people there that didn't like each other, and it was very funny because there would be a group in the backyard and a group in the front yard and a group in the side. And I thought it was so cool because they came anyway. They came anyway to celebrate Thanksmas and to help wrap the presents for the kids, because we do that then on that day. And it didn't matter. And then everybody went back to hating each other later. But for that Thanksmas dinner, it doesn't matter. So please bring your friends, even if there's a problem, say, put it away for today. Put it away for today. Together we can change the world, even if we don't agree on things. We've got to make the world a better place. And Thanksmas is very important. It turned out to be more important than we thought. And people really look forward to getting together. And like Zachary, him and his mac and cheese, whatever. Whatever, buckets of it. But it's very important that we do this. Whatever. And it's just so much. But yes, so that's coming up December 19th. Oh, I'm so sorry about your grandma. Chris, I'm so sorry about your grandma. This is the year of many passing over. Many passing over. This is the year. So my heart breaks for you. It is. I love Thanksmas, but it's always a lot. It's always a lot. And there's always like billions of people talking to me all at the same time about a billion things. It's like Pride, just happier and more food.
But the cozy is always, that's what we like about it. That cozy feeling is what our main goal is to achieve that cozy feeling, because that means you're in a safe place and you're with those that care about you, and that way you can kind of join in on the holiday, so to speak, spirits.
Jade's representing the mashed potatoes and pickled herring. Ugh.
Hey, Jade.
You're on your own, Jade. Pickled herring.
Pickled herring. That sounds. I would like to try that, Jade.
I bet you would. I bet you would.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would like.
Mocha eats grown-up food. Kim does not. Kim eats ham.
So, Jade, are you bringing that? Let me go ahead and put Jade down.
For whatever that is, pickled herring, which costs a lot. So you're allowed to bring Mocha some and you some, Jade. That's it. And then put your name on your plate and say, this is for Mocha and this is for Jade. Don't touch it. I'll break your hand. I don't know how many people would eat pickled herring. I mean, they might. Very Norwegian. Oh, look, you're going culture, Mama.
Perfect. Okay. I am all for it. I will try it. I can't promise I'll eat the whole thing, but I will try it for sure. And if I like it, yes, then I will have no problem eating it.
Right? No, I don't eat
but I do have that weird taste. Kim has a very basic kind of taste.
3-year-old taste, yes. Give me ham and cheese. Give me
Tessa. But see, I like if it's like pickled, is that like the horseradish and stuff? Because I can eat horseradish and what else is pickled? Pickled something.
Too many people. Drake.
Pickled
just
eggs.
Us.
Pickled eggs. I can eat pickled eggs.
Us. And we're gonna be out in the woods. I know too many people, but this is okay because it's just us. That's what this is good for.
It seems like it's a lot.
It does. It does. And it made me happy, though, when I was making my list of people to check on. I ended up with like 30 people. Okay, that made me so happy to know that 30 of us are standing together again, and that's beautiful. Now let's go eat together. Okay, let's go hiking together. Let's hang out together. And remember, Dre, not everybody's going to come. Not everybody can come.
And even if there are a lot of people, it's like you have the people that sit outside and they want to stay outside and smoke. That's one of us. We smoke a lot of cigarettes. Gotta do it. So there's always like in other areas. It's not like we're all together, all in one room, all surrounded each other the whole time.
Now, one year out at Zachary's, I made my room the safe room, and that if you got too overwhelmed, you got to go just hang out in my room. Now we'll be out in the woods this time, but in that case, like you and Little Bit went and took pictures. If you got overwhelmed, you could go take a walk. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be right there, and I'm going to be like crazy. So come hang with me. And I know it's a lot.
Tessa, but it's okay. I love the vinegar, like salty vinegar, pickle, dill pickle, all kind of like I can do that kind of taste. So I think that's probably why I like it.
Right, Jade. There you go, Jade. Jade says introverts unite in separate areas.
Good, Jade.
We got that. It seems like a lot of people. Yeah, and it's too funny. Once we get there, it's really no big. And we ended up starting to cook out there because we like evolved into that. Like we didn't plan on that happening. It just happened that everybody didn't want to go home, but we were hungry, and we're like,
just like Dre just thought. The first thing was too many people, and because I can be very introverted at times, and that will stop me a lot of times, just the thought of there being so many people. But like we just said, once you get there and you see people and it's a different atmosphere, you'll feel the energy. And then if it's still, too much for you, we're not going to hold it against you if you have to head out,
No,
but we do want you to come and at least
don't slink away.
Right. Like we don't want those those dark thoughts to prevent us from doing things that are going to help us and communicate better. And this is one of those events.
And remember, that's one of the things that the rainbow that we're never going to get rid of, that everybody wants us to get rid of, is that casual feel. Nah, man, if you haven't taken a shower, throw a hat on and come on. Just come hang. Bring a chair. Sit down. Just sit down and we just hang and we talk. Bring your phone. People last time were playing on their phone or talking to whoever or doing whatever. We were just hanging out. Yep. It's really fun to come. Plus, you need to get around other people. You need to. And with the rainbow, you can be messy. You can be stupid. You can be late. You can be whatever. Okay. So really, if you're going to have anxiety, leave it to the side and come to the rainbow and we'll all have anxiety together. But we need to get out and I need you guys. Okay. And like Mocha's not going to be there this time. Okay. So y'all need to get out to the woods. We're going to Paris Mountain, not Table Rock. That's where Shelter 3 is.
Yeah, I have been called on a super spy mission. So.
Are you on a spy mission?
That would be, I wish I could say that. That'd be so nice. Yep. We got to surf the seas.
That sounded interesting though, right?
Go all the way across the pond and do a James Bond.
Too funny.
But now the next time you'll see us will be the hiking event. And
no, ma'am. We have a live on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. This week is all rainbow. So yeah, you're going to see us on Facebook quite a lot this week.
We might have to change that one for the
No, I know that you're not going to be there. I'm going to count on Lee and Tessa to help me through. No, and I have Mocha's dogs. So everybody on Friday, just know, come and let's just hang out for an hour.
And then, so that'll be the 12th, and then hiking on the 14th.
Right.
Then, I really want more of y'all to come to these WebEx meetings. And I'm going to keep talking about it until more of you show up, because a lot of you have, like, said you were interested, but we haven't quite seen you come in.
Dre.
You don't have to really communicate when you do if that's holding you back. Do what?
Dre said, "Hey, did you forget about me?" I'm like, "No, I didn't. She just freaked me out, Dre." No, I didn't know she wouldn't be there Friday. Okay.
But yeah, come to the WebEx meetings, because that is
and they're
really
only
kicking off, and it's really something that I want more of us to take part in. And I know that just like Dre had with the too many people, it's kind of that thing that stops you from coming into the WebEx meeting. But once you get in and you start talking and listening, it starts to feel better, and baby steps are still steps.
And it's cool talking to other people. No, we do it on WebEx for right now until, we get more than what we can handle. We start small. Got to start small. And I'm so overwhelmed by where we are right now going global. I'm like under it. The newsletter, not out yet. Hey, Mocha.
And number 1 says start now. So you got to start some point. So if you did want to join the WebEx meeting, start right now. Make sure that you write down that the next one is the second Tuesday of December. Write down our email address.
The rsgsc@gmail.com.
Right.
And send your email to our email, and I'll add you to the WebEx list. And then on the day of the WebEx, it will call to you and say join. And then if you can, you can. And if you want to, great. And if you don't, fine. It's a way to get together better than just this. This is me and Mocha telling you guys stuff.
And if you are watching us from, farther away, I know we keep getting different states, different cities, different countries popping up. Let us know some topics you would like to hear us talk about, maybe how it is from around here locally. And then you could tell us some more ideas for you'd like to hear from us, because I know we talk about stuff that people that are local know about, but it might be like a second language.
No, Jade, I didn't add you. I will add you.
Do what?
I didn't add Jade this time, and I'm going to. I'm going to add Jade.
Well, I asked if anybody didn't get an email that was supposed to.
Yeah, but you know what I'm doing now, though, on here? I'm just adding a list, and what we're going to do is keep this list growing, and then every time they'll have the option to not come in, but we can Hey,
Cece, where have you been?
Cece, oh, my God. Hi.
It was 11 minutes ago. I hope you're still in here, Cece.
Oh my God, I didn't see any her. Awesome. I hope she is doing
Laura
well.
says holiday spirits, vinegar. Laura, but you like vinegar just like I do. The pickles, love them.
December 14th is the next WebEx, which is right in the middle of the world. On December 14th, I'm going to be slamming. Okay, I'm going to be trying to work.
You're going to love DoorDash.
Oh my God. Well, and not only that, but that's December 14th. Okay, we will be shopping like the day or two before that. And then we have to go shopping for all the stuff for Thanksmas.
I'm always saying that because December, I feel this year's going to be crazy just everywhere. The whole month.
I don't know what. And getting all that stuff out to the woods is going to be amazing.
But I think we have talked about everything. Please look at this list and be upfront about it. Like, really pay attention. Because where you start on this list, you'll be a completely different person by the time you get to the bottom.
Even if you'll feel better for a minute. Okay, and these are little things that you can do throughout the day or throughout your week. And like Mocha said, if you just pick one and you concentrate on it, it actually does help. And it's too funny because they're little things like say no. And yes, Tessa, it is on the list. It's number 14. Learn to say no. And like she said, getting over them being mad. That's the hard part. That you know they're going to be mad. Yep. There you go, Tessa. I told you. I already told you that. I already told you that. We knew that was going to happen. Okay, everybody. Remember, you can contact us at www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com or www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.org. That will take you to our website. Please click the tabs across the top. If you need any resources in your state or your location that we do not have on our website, give us a message, let us know, send us an email. We'll do some research for you. We've done research for people out of Australia. We've done research for people in Belgium, and we just absolutely love doing it. And we love finding out about the world of the LGBT, which is not just what you see here in the upstate. It's a whole different planet out there. I did.
Yep.
You need to send your email to the rsgsc@gmail.com. That's the directions.
Yes. Oh, yes. Let me put it back up. Hold on. This is the email you'll need, only because this is how we can communicate with everybody.
And I also have a record of it.
But it's just also just easier to keep track of emails versus Facebook messages and text messages. The email keeps it all, and you can actually now archive stuff in certain folders, and it's so much easier.
Okay, well.
So, yes, please message us through here, and this is how we'll also give you a link for your invitation to the next WebEx meeting. Exactly. So, save this email.
Exactly.
But, all right, well.
All right. You guys make sure that you have a good couple of days. I guess I will see you alone on Friday with Dre and Lee. Okay, you guys, we're going to have to come up with something to talk about.
Yep.
Mocha,
bye, y'all.
I can't believe you're bailing. All right, y'all. Have a good couple of days.